ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ. ಈಗ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮನೋಜ್ ಕುಮಾರ್, ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಫೋಟೋ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಕೇರಳ ಇವರಿಂದ ಅಡೋಬ್ ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್, ಅಡೋಬ್ ಲೈಟ್ ರೂಮ್ CC 2019 ಮತ್ತು ಅಡೋಬ್ ಫೋಟೋಶಾಪ್ CC 2019 ಇದನ್ನು ತುಂಬ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಹ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಲೈಟ್ ರೂಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಏನೋ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಷ್ಟ, ನಾವು ಕಲಿಯೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ತುಂಬ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ತುಂಬ ಈಸಿ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆಲ್ಬಮ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್, ಈಸಿ ಆಲ್ಬಮ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Hello, good afternoon. Can you hear my voice clearly? I'm Manoj Kumar. I'm from Kochi, Kerala. Yesterday, we discussed some designing workflow, about some designing workflow. Today it's continuing. I'm very happy to see you all. Okay, yesterday we discussed about the wedding album designing workflow. So we know wedding album designing is very essential in our business section. So Adobe is providing lot of features to design our wedding album very beautifully and very fastly. So Adobe is giving every month updates. Every month Adobe is giving update for making new features, and they are giving lot of features to speed up our workflow. So all the designers and all the photographers must study a beautiful workflow provided by Adobe. And in this workflow, you need 3 software. By connecting these 3 softwares, we can do our wedding album designing workflow in very beautiful and very fastly. Sorry for my bad language, because I am always taking training class in Kerala. We are using Malayalam language there, that's why. Startup problem. No problem, I can come back easily. So yesterday we started. You look in this picture, this chart. We need Adobe Bridge, we need Adobe Lightroom, and we need Adobe Photoshop CC 2019 to complete our work. So sometimes we need to depend Adobe Bridge for a fast sorting and correction methods. Sometimes we need Adobe Lightroom for some more professional designing and grading methods. We definitely always we need Adobe Photoshop for this. Is Adobe Photoshop is always with us, right? It is very beautiful software from Adobe, and we always using this software. By connecting these softwares, we can do our day-to-day job very easily and very fastly. That we are discussed. Yesterday we discussed about the Bridge. Bridge is Adobe's browser. So you can directly come to the Bridge. It is also a free software. You can easily download and you can install Adobe Bridge. And you can directly come to your folder. You can see all your image types, including JPG, PSD, even raw images. It's supporting all the raw type images. And you can explore all your images. And moreover, we can compare your images immediately. You can compare 1 or 2 or 10 number of images easily. And you can take one images out of that stack, and you can mark it, and you can sort your images very fastly. Yesterday we discussed, sorry, newcomers, because here I have no time to discuss about the Bridge. The next thing we discussed, yesterday we discussed how to correct all of our images with a perfect correction method. So we discussed about Adobe Camera Raw and Bridge connection. We can use Adobe Camera Raw to correct immediately images. Any images you can correct immediately. Today we are going to Adobe Lightroom Classic CC 2019, and we can organize our images in Adobe Lightroom CC 2019 very easily. Yesterday I discussed some sorting method. Today you can view the sorting method in Adobe Lightroom. After that you can correct and you can grade all your images immediately using the synchronized correction method. After that you can load your images to Photoshop.
ಹಲೋ ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಬೇಕು. ಹಲೋ ಗುರು ಅಣ್ಣ ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಬೇಕು ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಈಗ ಸಮಯದ ಅಭಾವ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಇದನ್ನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದು ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಯಾವಾಗ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಗ್ರೂಪಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಸಮೇತ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಅದು 2 ರಿಂದ 3 ದಿನ ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವೇ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅದು ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆವಾಗ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇಜಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಬರೀ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಮಲಯಾಳಂ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರ್ತವೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕೋಆಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Okay, come to the point. So today we can start from Adobe Lightroom and we can go to Photoshop directly, or you can go to export for additional layouting. You can layout all your corrected images immediately using some Pixelu Smart Album software. It's a very fast and very easy software. You can layout all your images, and you can grade your images in Lightroom, and you can directly go to Photoshop, and you can mix the features of Lightroom and the features of new Adobe Photoshop CC 2019 to make amazing results. So we can come to the Lightroom. We can open the Lightroom. Okay. Okay, come back. We can use Adobe Bridge. We can use Adobe Lightroom for a starting point. We can start from Adobe Bridge for a fast browsing and fast correction. We can start from the Lightroom if you need more professional grading and more professional sorting methods. You can start from Lightroom. Either way you can start. You can start from Bridge or you can start from Lightroom. Today we can start from Lightroom. Okay, അല്ല ഒന്ന് റീലോഡ് ചെയ്താ. ഓക്കെ, യെസ്. This is the fresh window of Lightroom. When you are opening Lightroom in the first time, you can see the interface is like this, and you can see lot of features. Adobe Lightroom is not only a image organizer and a designer, developing software. We can publish our images. That is the third use of Adobe Lightroom. Is you can sort your images, you can correct all your images, or you can grade your images. After that you can export to Photoshop, connect it to Photoshop. Otherwise you can publish in website using different methods. You can publish, you can send one output like a slideshow, book, and some website. You can provide your output to the customers using lot of publishing methods. You can load your images to Facebook, and you can use the social sites today. You can connect all the social sites to the Lightroom, and you can correct all your images and directly send to the publishing site. Okay, so there are a lot of utilities inside the Lightroom. You can say the Lightroom library is one of the module. and develop is one of the other module, and map is another module, and book is another module. There are a lot of modules for every photographer and designer. These are for us. Okay, they are organized, this interface and all the modules very beautifully, and they organize the workflow. They organize the adjustment options in a beautiful workflow. So we can easily study the all different sections, and we can make output very fastly. So we can look, this is the library module. Nowadays, all the peoples are using library module and development module, right? Library module is for organizing, and the develop module is for developing our images. We are using only these two modules. So we can use book to create. Think about a book. After your shoot, you can send a book to the customer immediately by using the sorted and corrected images. You can send a book to your customer. How your customer feels it good. Immediately the next day you can send a book with the sorted images and corrected images. You can do it immediately. And you can provide a slideshow as video. You can make a beautiful slideshow and you can send to the customers the next day. So it's very fast workflow for publishing also. You can sort your images, you can correct your images, you can grade your images. After that, you can connect to Photoshop or you can publish your images. This is the use of Lightroom. So we can come to the library. We can easily import images to the Lightroom using import command, or you can go to the file menu and you can use import to import some images. You can see import photos and videos command here. This is the command. So you can import videos and you can use all the adjustments of Lightroom to grade your videos also. They are supporting video also. So it's a very beautiful. You can import a single clip and you can correct using Adobe Lightroom features, and you can export your video in high quality output. So you can do that also. Now we can import some images. We can take import command, import photos and videos. Now you can see all the drives available in your hard disk, and you can choose a folder. We can go to the desktop. So we can go to the desktop, and you can see all the images. I'm using a new work images folder, and I can see all the subfolders inside the folder. I arranged some images for different purposes in different folders. You can easily select which folder you need. You can select the folder. If you want to import all the images from all the subfolders, you can do it easily. This way you can choose one folder and you can choose all the images from one folder you can import. Otherwise you can choose the master folder, means the root folder. I mean the root folder, and you can use the include subfolder option here, and you can import all the images inside all the folders. You can import like that. I would like to import all the images from the new images folder. So I selected the root folder, and you can go to the add command. Now we need only add command, and you can go to the file handling section. Here one important thing is you can apply any adjustment. If you have created any adjustment for correcting or adding some effect to the images, if you are already created some preset, you can use that preset to for all the images you are import. You can apply that preset adjustments to all the images you importing. You can give effect at the time of importing. That is very important. When professionals are shooting in raw images, every raw image we need to add some additional adjustment than JPG. So they are creating one preset for developing the raw image. They are keeping there, and they can select the preset and they can import. After importing, you can see all the adjustment there. So this is very important in the import window, and you can now I can see all the images from all the subfolders, so I can give import command now. Now it's importing. This is a way, simply you can import any number of images from any hard drives in any folder. You can simply add. Now we can see, this is the library module, and here you can see the new work images folder that I imported, and you can see all the sub folders, and you can see multicam, tonal, grading, and you can go through all the folders very easily. And we can come to the we can import on another folder. Just a minute. Just I am importing one another folder. You can import any folder, anytime you can import to the Lightroom. Now you can see some images of a wedding work. It is we can sort it out using Lightroom. Yesterday we studied and we discussed about how to sort in bridge. Here you can now we can discuss how to sort our images in Lightroom. It is very easy to import all the images. After importing, what we need to compare all the images, and we need to sort it out fastly. Okay, once we can go to a bridge, and you can do it easily, and you can import the selected images. We are doing like that. We are sorting large number of images in bridge, and after that sorting, we are importing all sorted images to the Lightroom. It is much faster and much easy. So you can, after import, you must compare all the images, which one you need. You can compare and you can mark your selected images. After marking, you can see all the marked images immediately. That is the method. First one, we need to compare it. Second one, we need to mark it. Third one, we need to sort it out. This is a 3-step. The first step is how we can compare. See, here you can see all the comparing options. Very simple. You can go to the survey view. You can go to the survey view, and you can see the first image now. You can see all the images in the timeline here. You can select images from the timeline, and you can press Control or Shift to select other images you want to compare. So I'm using Shift, and you can shift. Now I'm selecting one image, and I'm using Shift key to select. Sorry, I am in develop module, that's why it's happened like. I can go back to library module, and I can select the first image and hold Shift and select the last image. You can see all images in the same screen, so that you can easily check out which one is very sharpened, which one is focused, and which one contain good background and foreground. You can compare like this. This is the, in Bridge we are using Control B for reviewing images, Here we are using a survey view to compare all the images. You can close unwanted images. You can select any images from this tag, and you can close, and which one you need. You can come to the image, and you can add. I selected this image, and I can add a marking to this one. The same method yesterday we discussed in Bridge. You can do the same method in Lightroom also. You can add one. You can press 1 for 1-star marking, 1-star rating, and you can add 2 for 2-star and 3 for 3-star, like that. You can mark the image. Then again, you come to the timeline. You can click on the another image and shift click on the next image. So you can compare all these images. You can close unnecessary images by pressing the close button below. You can close all other images. I'm just roughly closing all the images. I would like to keep this image only, and I would like to mark it using 1 or 2 or 3 by using the number commands from number keywords from our keyboard. You can use 0 to clear all the marking, and 1 to 5 key to add the marking. This is the sorting method. You can compare, you can remove unneeded images, and you can mark it, and just press the another image, and you can hold Shift or Control You can see all the images in the same screen, and you can cross unwanted images, and you can mark the final one. So I would like to take one image, and I can mark this image by using 2. Did you understand the comparing and marking method? The first step is comparing. Second step is marking. Using the rating method, you can add 1 star, you can add 2 star, you can add 3 star or 5 star. You can add different star rating methods. After that, you can come back to the grid view. Now you can see all the images. You can see some star marking below all the images. You can see I added a 2 star marking to this image, and you can see star marking all below all the images. But you can see there is no star marking in this image. If you would like to see the marked images only, you can go to filter bar. Here we can see the filter bar. So you can see in the corner here, you can see the filter bar, and you can use different options for filtering. You can use rating. You can see all the rating options here. So you can press on the 1 star to see all the 1 star images. So you can change the rating method. I will tell you later. And you can press 1 star to see all the 1 star images. You can press on the 2 star to see all the 2 star images. You can press 3 for watching the 3 star images, so that you can clear the marking. Anytime you can clear the marking, and you can come back by clicking this filter symbol, filter bar. You can just use this filter bar to sort out your images. So this is the third way. First one, comparison. Second one, marking. And third one, sorting your images immediately. So you can do the same job in Bridge. After sorting all the images, we can go to the develop. After sorting images, what we need to correct all your images. Okay? So that we can go to the develop module. So for that, we can select one image, and we can go to the develop module. Now you can see all the editing options here. Okay? Yesterday we discussed about the camera row and all the adjustment. We can see all the same adjustment here. So they are arranged the editing adjustments from the top to bottom method. You can see the basic is one of the adjustment section. Tone curve is one of the adjustment section, and HSL is another adjustment. So you can see all the adjustment options here. These are all adjustment panels. You can combine all the adjustment panels to make effect on this image easily. By adjusting a single slider, you can make different adjustments. So we can go to some other images. You can come back to this folder. Just I would like to show you some under and over exposure and some type of correction. So we can choose, yesterday we choose this image to correct. You can select this image, and you can go to the develop module. Now you can see the image. It's a little bit underexposed. You can come back to the develop module to adjust it. You can see the histogram here. You can use the histogram. Yesterday we discussed about the histogram and the tonal range, how to correct the tonal range. You can use 4 different steps to make the tonal range correct. So you can use the histogram first. You can click on the histogram, and you can click and drag and adjust how much light you need in your image. You can simply click and drag. This is the easiest way, the first way to correct the tonal range of your image. The second method is you can come back to the basic panel, and you can see the same adjustment. You can see we adjusted some of the tonal areas. The same tonal area you can see here as different adjustments. So you can cut down some highlights. You can easily cut down some highlights. You can adjust some black, or you can add some fill light. You can add it. You can add some black, or you can decrease some black. You can do it very easily. So you can, by comparing the histogram and the basic panel, you can adjust the tonal range in the primary section. Then you can go to the next second level. You can minimize. You can come down to the tone curve. Here you can see the tone curve, and you can see the parametric curve option here. You can adjust the light using these 4 adjustments again. So you can use highlights to cut the highlight again. So you can add some more light. So you can, if you need some more filling, you can add some more filling to this image. So you need some more shadows. You can. This is the second stage of tonal adjustment. In image correction, we must take care of three parts. First one is we must take care of the light correction. Second one, we must take care of the detail correction. And third one, we must take care of the color correction. If we study these three sections, we can correct any image very easily. So it's simple, very simple. If you adjust one slider, you can see the result immediately here. So this is the power of Lightroom. And you can use other options. You can use, here you can see the normal curve, and you can add some more lights, or you can you can cut some more lights using this tone curve. Otherwise, you can go to the adjustment brush, and you can add light where you need some light or where you need some shadows, you can add manually. So you can use all of these adjustment sliders. We must study all the adjustment sliders. What is its purpose? What it makes? So we must study. We can discuss it later. And now I would like to add some shadows and add some light to this image manually. You can select the adjustment brush and you can go to the adjustments, which adjustment you need. Now I need some shadow lighting. So I can take the shadow lighting and I can add where you need some shadow or where you need some light. You can choose different brushes for different purposes. You can add some additional exposure. You can adjust it later. Just I am doing roughly. Just you can add or reduce the light by using this adjustment. This is the 4 method of lighting. First, you can use the histogram. Second one, you can use the tonal adjustment sliders, 5 adjustment sliders. Third one, you can come to the tone curve. Here you can see the tone curve, and you can use the same tone curve in 2 ways. You can go to the parametric section. You can use these adjustment sliders. Otherwise, you can go to the normal curve adjustment. You can adjust using this curve adjustment. This is the third section. And fourth section, you can go to the adjustment brush, and you can see all the adjustment. In the top of this, top of all adjustment, you can see adjustment brush adjustments, and you can adjust the which one you need, and you can brush it easily. Okay, this is the tonal correction, and you can see a lot of adjustment options in Lightroom for correcting and grading your images. So you can come back, you can switch off your brush, and you can see all other adjustments here. You can see some of the color adjustment options here, HSL. HSL means hue, saturation, and luminance control. So you can adjust hue of any color. You can adjust the saturation, intensity of any color, and you can add lighting to any color. So you can use HSL control to control your skin tone and some other colors inside your photograph. So it's very simple. You can go to the HSL, and you can see hue, saturation, and luminance adjustment here. You can use one tool here. You can see one tool. You can take this tool, and you can easily, you can take this tool, and I would like to change the skin tone. You can go to the hue, and you can click on the hint tone, and you can change which skin tone you need. You can adjust gradually. You need yellowish one, or you need reddish one. We are searching this one, yellowish and reddish shift, right? So you can click on the skin tone, and you can adjust which one I would like to add some red, some more red, or you can add some yellows. You can do it. Same way, you can add some saturation. If you would like to decrease some saturation, you can easily decrease, or increase, you can balance. Also, you can add some light, luminance. You can add some luminance to your image. You can do it within the screen, within the image. This is one of the skin tone. For adjusting the skin tone, we are always using orange colors to control the skin tone. It is very easily, you can manually tweak oranges to control your skin tones. So you can adjust the skin tone, and you can adjust the saturation of your skin tone, which saturation level you need. So you can adjust the saturation level. If you need muted tones, you can use it. And you need more saturated color, you can adjust it. And also you can use the luminance to adjust the lighting. You can bring down the light, or you can add some light to our skin tones. This is the color correction, basic of color correction. There are a lot of ways to color correct in our Lightroom. We must study one by one. we can discuss all the things on the coming programs, and now we can go to another images. We can select another image. You can go back to the library, and you can see a lot of images. We can immediately correct all these images. Uh, Now we can go to the some of the grading features. In Lightroom, and this year in Lightroom's Classic CC 2019, in library module, they added a good feature to finding good images. Good images means good images that contain good expression. We can select image based on the expression using people's view. I will show you how to select the people's view. So this contain at approximate. There are a lot of images. We would like to see all the faces from the images, and we would like to select one beautiful image, one good expression images out of the total image. For making the cover or making a special grading work, we can find out some good faces, so that we can go to simply in the library module. We discussed about the survey view. After the survey view, you can see a people's view icon here. You can click on the people's view. The system will ask you about would you like to start finding phrases in entire catalog, or would you like to search only the selected images. We can give the second command. We can only find faces as needed. You can see now the system is Lightroom is taking all the faces, and it is arranging the same faces in a stack, and you can see the numbers. Just wait, the process is in progress. You can see all the faces from your shooted image. If you focus the number of 200 or 300, no problem. System will automatically take all the faces, and it will arrange based on the angle and based on the expression, so that you can see all the images, which image you need. You can click on the image, you can directly go to the image, and you can start editing your image. It's the latest feature of Lightroom 2019, the face view. Now you can search like that. You can see the face view in library module. On the bottom side, you can see the last icon of a face. You can see the icon here. It's very useful. So now you can see all the faces. It will take some time to complete. After that, you can check. We can see the stack numbers. Here, it contains 19 images like that. You can explore all the images, and you can check it out. Which image you need, you can go directly to that image. So it's very good selection method. Okay, you can survey and you can find faces. Okay, we can come back to the develop module. That is the newest feature, just keep in mind. And in the develop module, you can see all the new features here. We can go to some grading image. We can go and select some grading image. Anytime you can come back to the library module to see all the images here. Now, in Lightroom, we can grade one image by using another reference image. You can open a reference image on the left side, and by watching the reference image, you can edit your images. So it's a very good option to duplicate, or a very good option to watch other images, and you can copy and paste. It means you can do the same grading like they done. Did you understand me? You can choose a reference image. You can download any images from website or Facebook or anywhere. You can put the image on the left side, and you can watch the image, and you can do grading in your image. You can come back when you come back to the develop module. You can see the feature on the bottom side. We can come back to the grading image. I would like to change the color of this image using one reference, so that I can take the image and copy and paste to the grading folder. So we can move it like this. You can go to the I would like to grade the image like this. I downloaded one image from the website. This is the already graded image. I can, using this reference image, I can grade this one. Okay, this is the latest feature. You can't copy and paste. You can watch the image and you can adjust our image. Okay, so that we can come to the develop module. And you can use the reference view option. You can see here, you can see different view options. You can see single view and you can see RA. RA means a reference view. Okay, got it. You can see on the left side, you can put any images you downloaded from internet. We can check that image, and you can, I already imported the reference image. And you can take this image to the reference panel. Now you can see the reference here, and you can adjust using all your adjustment, how much temperature you need, how much warm you need, and how much HSL in color, how much skin tone you need. Sorry, it's in luminous. You can shift the color to red or any color. You can find out different tones from. You can change the colors using camera calibration. You can change the red levels. You can see the image, and you can do a lot of jobs on the right side. This is the latest feature. I'm not going to explain all the things. Just you can use this new viewing feature in Lightroom. So we can develop our images in Lightroom using overall adjustments and area-based adjustment. There are a lot of overall adjustments here. We can add some, if you would like to add some grading colors to the shadows or highlight, you can use the FX pan, you can use the split toning. You can add some colors to the shadows. You can change the color, which color you need. You can change all the colors like this. And there are a lot of features in Lightroom to study. And you can do very easily the color correction and the color grading. In effects, you can add some shades like this. You can add some shade, and you can make. So it is not comfortable to do by using by viewing like this. Okay, we can go ahead. This is the newest feature. One is the face view, and the second one is the reference view. If you study all the adjustment options, you can do your grading very easily in Lightroom. So you can, the next thing is you can use the book and the slideshow modules to produce a rough album pages, and you can send to your customers as PDF. You can send one slideshow to your customer by using the selected and graded images. You can do it easily. Just a minute, just a break. Can you just... image എവിടെയാണ് കിടക്കുന്നത്? ഗ്രേഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ
ಅಣ್ಣ ಅಣ್ಣ ಇದು ಆಫ್ ತಾನೆ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಫ್ ಓಕೆ
Sorry for the disturbance, because I changed the folder and I changed all the arrangements. That's why we can start again, and we can come back to the Lightroom, and we can check for some grading features. We can import another folder. We can take this image, and you can go ahead. And in the develop module, we can see a lot of grading features. Grading features means now there are a lot of correction features and grading features also. In the basic panel, you can see all the correction features, but in the latest Photoshop, Adobe Lightroom, they added one grading preset section here. You can see, you can start grading from the basic panel, and you can go to the basic panel, and you can see one four triangle icon, means rectangle icon like this. You can click on this icon. You can see a gallery here. You can choose different type of grading preset. You can see a lot of grading preset here. Now you can click, just go through the presets. You can see the modifications. You can directly start using one of the preset from using one of the filter from this section. Okay, so there are a lot of artistic and different type of modern grading options you can watch. You can see different options. You can click on any grade. You can adjust its volume, how much volume you need, and you can start from here. It's a very good starting. Why? Because we can change the modification. You can add the light, and you can adjust all the colors and all other things later, because we have enough controls, enough adjustments there in the basic panel, and you can adjust the colors. So you don't like the skin tone, you can correct the skin tone. You like the you don't like the this yellow color, you can change it later. You can start from a grading preset. So this time, in 2018 and 2019, you can see the presets. Before that, you can't use the preset for JPG images. We have only preset for raw images. Now you can select any preset for JPG images. Okay, this is a good starting. You can see a lot of presets. You can come down. There are a lot of black and white presets. There are a lot of modern presets. You can directly check out all the presets here. See, you can come back to the vintage section. You can come here, and you can see different type. You can select any grading, and you can adjust the amount, and you can check out is it best or not. So we can choose one preset like this, and you can adjust the volume, and you can close and come back to the basic panel. You can go anytime. You can go to the preset section, and you can change, and you can close and come back to the basic main adjusting area. So here you can see the temperature, and the temperature to all the adjustment. We can adjust the colors later. Now we can adjust some light. You can use some of the tools here. You can see graduator tool and radial tool, and adjustment tool is here for adjusting some of the areas. I would like to add some shadows around the face, and I would like to add some light from here. I would like to add some light to the face, and some other things. You can do it easily. You can go to the, now I would like to use this radial tool, and you can choose any adjustment here, and I would like to change the temperature. So you can use any adjustment. I would like to less the exposure, and I can click and I can drag. I can change the position, and I can adjust where you need effect like this. You can adjust the roundness, and you can adjust its distance, and you can adjust its weight, and you can add some effect like this. I added one shadows to the outer of this circle. You can add several number of radial effects. You can add some effect inside, or you can add some effect outside. No problem. You can do it by using. You can see some invert options here. You can add the same effect to inside, or you can add the effect to outside, no problem. Okay, now you can use all these adjustments. You can add some colors. I would like to add some yellow or blue colors to the outside area for grading. You can go and you can click which color you need. You can add some of the colors. You can add, I would like to add some yellows to this section, so it will mix and you can see. You can adjust a lot of things. You don't need this much brightness, so you can adjust the exposure and you can set it up. The next option, we can use the adjustment brush. You can draw the light, and where you need more light, you can draw using the adjustment brush. Here it is better. We can go to the graduated filter. Now after that, we can use the adjustment brush. Now we can choose the graduated tool. I would like to add some light from here to here so that we can increase the exposure. You can use the preset to select. I would like to select the exposure, and I can add some light from where you need and where you need more light. You can, again, after that, you can adjust how much light you need. Using all the combination, you can change the effect to different effects. So this time, I don't like some light in here and here. You can erase some of the lights so that you can go to the brush tool. Here you can see the brush tool for adding and removing some effects. You can use the brush and see, you can see the brush controls, and you can use the square bracket keys to adjust the brush size, and you can use the erase brush tool to erase some of the unwanted areas. You can settle it up by using the eraser, and now I'm using the eraser and the feather. You can adjust the feather and the flow. You can erase and settle where you need more light. You can adjust it easily using the graduated filter and the brush combination. You can add or remove. So you can use, I would like to change the yellow colors on the background. I would like to target the yellow color. I would like to brush some other colors to the yellow area so that I can use the adjustment brush. This is also a powerful tool. So you can take the adjustment brush. Now you can see the adjustment brush, and I would like to select all the yellow areas or all the green areas or this color. Or I can target any color and this image using the adjustment brush tool. So you can brush where you need the selection. We can use show selected mask overlay option. This is a masking method. You can see the mask color, and you can brush. I would like to reset all the adjustment. By double-clicking the adjustment, you can reset it easily, and you can brush. Now this is not effect. It's only a mask. Now you can reduce this is a selection. You know about mask. You can see the mask. Now if you change any modification, you can see the changes in this area. I don't need all area. I would like to select the yellow area only, so that we can come down. Here you can see the latest feature, range mask here. You can see, come to here, and you can select color range or luminance range. You can use two type of targeting method. So you can use the color now. I would like to choose the color now. And now you can see one color picker tool here, and you can go and you can click on the yellow color. Now the selection is reduced to the yellow color. So this is not effect actually. Now you are seeing, now you can see the mask here. We can go to the mask option. You can switch off the mask. Now I targeted the yellow area only, so that you can change all the colors of this section by changing all the adjustments, including some color options here. You can choose any colors, and you can mix the color using different options, which one you need. You can boost the color, or you can change the color using this color box. Okay, this is very easily to target one area, and you can add or change the colors or luminance of one area. So this is also the latest feature called, you can see the option in the bottom of the brush section. You can see this is the range. Range is the option, range mask. Also, you can target some of the light areas or shadow areas using the luminance range. I would like to add some colors to the shadow area all around the image. I would like to add some shadows, some colors to this shadow area. So that we can use another brush, you can go to the adjustment brush area. You can see a new brush command, and you can see take a new brush. Now you can select which area you would like to target. I would like to target the shadow areas. You can brush there here. I would like to add some colors all over the shadow areas. I can brush all over the area, and I can reduce the selection using the luminance command. Luminance is also also the latest command. You can come down, and you can see the range mask option. You can choose the luminance. Now you can see the range bar here. Using this range bar, now I would like to avoid all the light areas. I would like to target the shadow area only. So you can use the brightest adjustment control. You can reduce, and you can set in which area you need to change. So you can remove the light areas, and you can target to the shadow area. After that, you can mix using the softness. I would like to add some effects to these areas. Okay. After that, you can go to the overlay. You can switch off the overlay. Now I selected the shadow area, and I can add some colors. If you would I'd like to add some colors, you can go there, and I would like to add some blue. You can change the colors. See, it's you can see some a little bit of change because I used a low flow. Because so once again, we can do once again. Now you can see the color change, right? So you can add little colors to that shadow area. I would like to add this much. Okay. So you can use multiple tools, multiple options. You can add some cool, and you can add some clarity, or you can add some dehaze like that. You can modify the shadow area using the target. You can target luminance area, or you can target shadow area. Okay, this is a very good tool to target our color, light or shadow areas. So the Lightroom is, so you can adjust, you can study all the adjustment. If you study all the adjustment, you can choose the adjustment, overall adjustment and area-based adjustment to develop your images. You can give different dimensions, and you can make a good image. Now in the stage, I'm not prepared actually. I just come to demonstrate these features. That's why I'm not taking any images. I just roughly choose some images. So you can do it later. So I would like to add some light here. You can go to the brush again, and you can add exposure or any effect there. You can add overall adjustment, overall light. You can add some more filling like that. You can treat all the light and shadow areas separately by mixing the overall adjustment and the area-based adjustment. This will take long time to study. Means this need more one day or 2 days to study from the scratch by one by one. So we can. They are planning to. Our photography association is planning to do the training program. At that time, we can take lot more. Most time, and we can discuss more features. So Lightroom is very handy. So you can come to the library to select the images. You come to the develop all your images, and after that you can go to one more feature I will tell you. You can select the image. I would like to change the colors of this green and red, and you can make different effects in this image. So I can use a target adjustment. First of all, I would like to change the green color. You can go to the HSL, and you can take the target adjustment tool. Now the option is in hue section. I can click, and I can change which color you need. You can change easily. And you can change if you would like to change the red color, you can change it easily. If you would like to change the skin tone color, you can change the skin tone color easily. And if you would like to add some brightness to this skin tone, you can go to the brush, and you can add some exposure or shadow filling, and you can brush. You can adjust the brush size using square bracket keys, and you can brush which area you need more shadow filling. After that, you can add some. I would like to add some temperature, a little bit temperature. and I would like to add some filling and some exposure. You can add some brightness to that face, and if you would like to add some surrounding shadows, you can go to the effects panel, and you can adjust the amount, and you can give an additional shadow so that you can see the image is popping up, means it's a pop-up mode. So you can add some clarity. You can add dehaze, and you can add clarity, and you can easily develop your mission, your image using these adjustments. So I am recommending you to study the camera raw and Lightroom features one by one, because all the adjustments are essential. By combining all the adjustment, you can develop your images easily. After developing, you can go to the Photoshop from, you can directly go to Photoshop from Lightroom. It's very easy. We can connect this image with the Lightroom, so, with the Photoshop now. In this, now we are using Adobe Photoshop CC 2019. There are a lot of features in Photoshop CC 2019 also. If you would like to directly go to the Photoshop, you can right click on any image, and you can take the editing command here, and you can choose edit in Photoshop command. So you can see the command here, edit in Photoshop. Otherwise, you can choose open a smart object in Photoshop. This is also another command. You can go directly without touching the original image. You can load the image to the Photoshop directly from Lightroom. So I would like to use this edit in Photoshop CC 2019 command. Now the image is directly loading to Photoshop. Now the image is loaded to the Photoshop. This is the latest version of Adobe Photoshop, and this is 2019. After developing our after developing our image, the main things are we must retouch our image. We must finish our skin tone, and we must add some additional effects to the image by using the Photoshop features. So now we can check out some new features of Photoshop CC 2019. We can go back to the library module. We can choose some other images. So I would like to show you some features of So after grading our image, after color correcting our image, we need to clean up our image. The first step is we must clean up our image, so that now you can see the frame. In the frame, you can see the camera, and how much time we will take to clear the camera. I don't like to crop this image. I would like to keep the image background, and I would like to remove the camera from this image. From the beginning of Adobe Photoshop CC, Adobe introduced a new feature called Content Aware. Now, you can use edit menu, and you can go to the fill command, and you can see the Content Aware command here in the previous versions. Now they developed the Content Aware command. Now you can use the Content Aware as non-destructive without touching the original image. In previous version, we must destroy the original image. That's the way they provide us. And now this year, they added this one as a command, and we can use that command without touching our original image. I will tell you later. You can easily remove the camera from this image. You can go to the selection menu, and you can select the image roughly. I'm doing it roughly. So now we can use normal command. It is in the edit menu, and you can go to the fill command, and now you can see the Content Aware command here, and you can click OK. Now you can see it's automatically removed that area and filled with some surrounding subject. We know in cleaning section and in cleanup section we definitely need to remove some wire lines. Definitely when we are taking some home or some outside images, town image, we can easily select that line, and you can give this command, fill command, and you can clean it up immediately. That is the first step. When we are coming to the Photoshop, after the bridge and camera raw editing, or otherwise Lightroom editing, after we load the image to the Photoshop, the first step is we must clean up our image by using the content aware. Also, we can retouch. The second section is you can retouch your image. You would like, if you would like to remove some blemishes or some dots, you can remove it using non-destructively. Yeah. We can check one more image using this content aware feature. We can go to Lightroom and take another image. You can take backgrounds from any image. See, this is some complicated image. You can remove the brides and groom, and you can take the background as your image. You can compose your image with this background using this content aware feature. So we can take another image. We can. See, this image, we can't easily remove this girl. I would like to keep this area, so that I would like to remove this lady in the on the cleanup section. How can we do? It's very complicated. We can't use the fill command. Now we can load this image to the Photoshop. So I can select this one, this area, by using any selection tool. You can use any selection tools. I would like to simply choose the polygonal one for a rough selection. You can use pen tool or lasso tools or any other selection tools. Just I'm just selecting the edges very roughly for a demonstration. I can select this area very roughly. See, now you can see the command here in edit section. You can see a menu command called content aware. In this year, they added the menu command to the edit menu. In previous version, they are using the fill command. Now you can use the content aware fill advanced option to clean up this area. You can see this is the preview area. This is the preview area, and this is the original image. See the output. You can click on the preview area and you can zoom in. This is output. It's not good actually. So you can use the advanced options. You can clean this area very nicely. For that, you can see on the right side, you can see a lot of adjustments, and left side you can see some of the tools, and you can choose the mask tool, and you can see for correcting this area, they are selected this much area, the greenish area. They are taken some samples from all this area and correcting this area. We don't want to select the sample from this area. We can remove this area easily by using this eraser command. We don't want to use this area to take samples. So you can erase this area. So this is one of the advanced option. Now you can see it's improved. Okay, but some more colors and some more details are remaining here. So we can remove these colors using some of the advanced options here. And you can see some color adjustments. They are using a default preset here. You can choose a different preset and check out different outputs. And you can go to the none command. I would like to give the none command. You can see there is no color mixing. I can easily avoid the color mixing here. So now it's more better, and you can use the rotation adaptation options. You can use low rotation adaptation options, so you can see different results here. You can zoom in and zoom out, and you can check out their output. If you are satisfied, you can go here. You can see here you can check out a lot of options, scaling options, mirroring options, and there are latest options available. And you can go to the output section and you can choose new layer option, because we need this output to a new layer. So you can use the new layer command and you can click OK. Now you can see it's removed clearly, and you can see there are some more corrections I would like to do. You can do it later. You see this is the before and this is the after. This is the advanced command of content aware. You can, in the cleanup section, you can use the advanced option. So in this sector, we can in this section we can use a simple command, fill command, and you can clear. We can try. Just select this area, and you can go to the edit menu and you can use fill command. Now you can use the shortcut key Shift F6. So I'm not in this exact layer. I can change the layer to the background, and I can come to the fill command. I can use the content aware, and I can click OK to check the result. See, it's not that much better, but we can do it again and again, or you can use advanced options to correct the area. This is the advanced content aware fill option to clean up our image, so that you can give the image. One more feature I will tell you. From the cleanup section, we must use the transform options. Sometimes when we are correcting the buildings and building type images, we can come back to this image. See, this is shooted from the bottom angle, and we can adjust the proportion of this image using some of the features. One feature means its name is transform in Lightroom and camera raw. You can use this feature. You can come to the develop section. You can see the transform option here, and you can see the upright command. This is the latest feature. By using some lines, you can correct the proportion. So we can take the command, we can check out the feature. You can draw 4 lines to correct the proportion of this image. So you can come here and you can draw one image. So I used this slope to tell them this much slope is here. And you can use the second line, how much slope in this vertical and horizontal position. Now you can see it's corrected. And you can see, you can use another line. See, you can see different. You can change it later and draw again. And if you can adjust it later. We can draw 4. This is one of the latest feature of Lightroom, and you can use this feature in Lightroom and Camera Raw also. Its feature is called transform. In the transform section, there are a lot of features. Automatic transform option, you can available all the automatic transform options here, but you can use the upright. This is the latest command. You can latest command, and you can draw 4 lines, and you can correct its proportion. Means you can also choose the vertical and horizontal scaling to correct it more. You can do it. Okay, it's better. After that, you can load this image to Photoshop. You can right click and you can go to, you can done this option here, and you can right click, edit in, and you can go to the Photoshop. Once again, it's not correct. So I can come back again to the section, and I would like to remove this one, and I can say this is section. Okay. Just done. You can go to editing, and you can go to Photoshop. And after that, you can fill this area using content aware. You can do it. You can select this area. I would like to keep this side. I'm just selecting roughly, and you can use Shift F6. Shift F5. You can choose the content aware. You can press enter to fill the area. Control D. You can use some more areas to crop the image. So you can try in this section also, but you need the you can all this adjustment to correct. I am not doing this one, the correction, just I am directly going to the Photoshop. I would like to add some shadow fill light and some clarity and some DIGIs and some clarity. And you can use HSL section to correct the skin tone light. You can use the luminance to correct the light of the skin tone. And you can use the hue section to correct the skin tone color, and you can change which one. I would like some yellowish color, so you can choose and directly go to the Photoshop using the editing command. You can load this image to the editing. The image is loaded to the Photoshop. Now the first step is we must clean up all the, now in this image it's not essential to clean up, there is no lot of problems. So we can retouch the skin tone. So first, in the first stage, you can retouch image non-destructively, because we are using clone stamp, spot healing brush tool and brush tool to, so some of the healing brush tool to clean up our image directly, correct? We can do the retouching in a simple layer. You can use a blank layer to retouch on the first phase. First phase, you use a blank layer to retouch. You can check out. You can come here and you can create a blank layer here. You can use here you can see healing brush tool, or you can use clone stamp tool. You can use any of these three adjustments, three tools. First of all, in the first section, I would like to choose this spot healing brush tool. You can see sample or layer option in the top of the property bar. On the property bar, you can see sample or layers option. Tick it, and now you can simply use this spot healing brush to retouch. You don't worry about mistakes. Why? Because I'm taking sample from the bottom image and it's pasting to the new layer. So it's very easy. Just on the first phase, you do like this. Just sample from the bottom, and just I would like to remove some of the blemishes and some of the. So it's very easy. You can anytime you can come back if it is wrong, if it is you don't like the correction, you can come back and you can remove the layer, or you can erase the layer and you can continue. In the first phase, you just use a blank layer. Okay, if you choose the spot healing brush tool, you can see the sample option here. If you choose the clone stamp tool, you can see the sample option here. So you can use the sample option, and you can take the sample from the background image, and you can paste it to the blank layer. It is very easy. After that, you merge the image using Control E, or you can merge the images. You can continue. It's a very easy. After that, we would like to keep the skin textures, and we would like to finish the image. For that, we are using a method called frequency separation. Frequency separation is very easy, and it's very perfect method to finish our image. So we can check out the frequency. I'm not going to teach you the frequency separation. I would like to show you how we can use the frequency separation. Okay, it will take some steps on the first on the starting stage. It is a little bit difficult. After that, you can use it very easily. I created one action for retouching my image. So I can go to the window menu and I can use the actions. I can load the actions. So I can load one action. You can see this is one, I'm using one action. You can make the action easily. I will tell you the steps, and after that you can make the action, and you can press the shortcut key for the action, and you can immediately finish the image. So I will tell you what are the features inside that. For finishing, we can leave it here, and we can come back to our image. We need 2 layers to finish our image. Two layer means, one layer means for softening and one layer for sharpening. Sharpening means for keeping the details. We need two layers. So we can take two layers, Control J and J. One is for softening, and the second layer is for detail. So I created two layers. So we can hide the top one, and we can go to the soft layer, and I can use any blur commands. I can go to the blur filter menu, and I can choose Gaussian blur from the blur command section. I can take the blur command. Now, in this section, I would like to give a smooth feeling to this this layer. We don't need much more finishing. We only need some means a little bit, not more. You can keep it as 2.5 to 4.5. In between 2.5 and 4.5, it's better. 2.5 to 4.5 blurring. So I just used for 3.9 and just click OK. This is the soft layer. I would like to keep it. And you can go to the second layer. This is the detail layer. And I can make the detail of this image using a command called calculations. So I can come, it's very simple. You can use calculation, otherwise you can use apply image command. Apply image command is little bit easier than calculations. So now this time you can use apply image command. And now here you can keep in mind there are some steps. You need to subtract the smooth layer from the original layer, so that we can keep one subtract command here. Now we are creating the details, so that we need subtract command, and you can choose which layer you would like to subtract from the original image. I would like to choose the softening layer to subtract from the original layer. So I can choose this layer here. This is the softening layer. Now I can see the details. Okay, I subtracted this layer from the original layer. So I subtracted, and I can give some more command. I can keep the black areas gray. For that I am using 128, the scale as 128, and sorry, the scale as 2, and the scale is maximum up to 2. You can keep scale as 2, and here you can use the offset as 128, because I would like to make the black to the grayscale. This is the detail layer I made. Okay, you can make an action using this. These steps are same in every finishing step, so that you can keep in mind the scale is 2 and the offset is 128. The command is subtract, and you can should subtract the soft layer from the original layer, so that you can choose the layer, which layer you would like to subtract. And you can give OK command, and now you can see the two layers. One layer is the softener layer, and the second layer is the detail layer. So the next step, you can blend these two layers together, so that we can use a linear light blend command. I would like to avoid this gray. For that, I'm using a mid-tone blending command, that is linear light. So I can use the linear light. Now you can see the exact image. We can check out the before and after by holding Alt key. And you can click. There is no change. That means these two layers are combining together will make it creating the original image. But now we have two layers. One is softened and the another is details. So we can keep the detail, and you can soften your image more. For that, we need some brush command. This is a manual method. You can do it easily. You can use one action to do all these works. You can create an action. I created one action, and you can run the action. You can get the softening layer and the detail layer. You only want to brush the area you need to finish. So I can select a brush tool. So you can come to the mixer brush tool. We are always using mixer brush tool. It's more comfortable. So you can adjust the brush size using the square bracket keys, and you can choose some option from the property bar for mixing the skin tone. For that, we can use the weight. We don't need weight more. We can adjust the weight to 5, 4 or 5. I only need a little bit weight. And I would like to switch off the color load. These are some of the settings. And I would like to use the mix to 70 or 75. I can use the flow to 70 and 75. Now we are ready to brush in our image. Did you understand? I created one soft layer and I created one detail layer. Now I am keeping the detail layer above the soft layer. I would like to soften the second layer, the soft layer again using one brush tool. The brush tool name is mixer brush tool. We are using mixer brush tool to brush. You can click and brush on the direction of the textures to finish the image. You can just click. You can see the result. Now you can see it keeping the details, and you can see it's finishing the image. I will tell you. I will show you. It's the only risky job. You must brush based on its texture direction. So you can adjust the brush size, and you can brush based on. I will show you its result now. I am just doing roughly because we can just see the result now. So I simply brushed. We can check out the before and after by holding the Alt key and click on the background image. Now you can see the before and after. I keep the textures above the layer, and I soften the soften layer again and again. For softening the background layer, we used which one? We used the mixer brush tool and a load of 5. We just keep in mind the weight is 5. This is the important thing. You keep the weight to 5 and you just brush on the skin tone. So we are working on the soft layer. So this is the method, and after that you can adjust the value, means adjust the volume. We can add these 2 layers to a group, and you can adjust the opacity, and you can use this as the before, and you can choose how much finishing you need. You can adjust. See, this is before, and this will take some more time. You can add more finishing. You can do it. You can brush it again and again. You can give more finishing, no problem. This is the frequency separation method actually. So I can do it once again. I can take the image, and I can now this time I'm using the action frequency separation, and I'm giving the run command. Just click on the run command. Now they are asking for the blur. How much blur you need? You can add the blur, and you can click OK. I'm using 4.3, and now everything is automatically completed, and now you can see the detail and the soft layer. Now we are ready to brush. You can do by using one action, and you can do the finishing immediately. Now we can use the brush tool, and now you can choose the settings. I only need 5 or 6 weight. If you increase the weight, what happening is it will not mix very well. So you keep the weight very low value, and you can brush the areas based on its texture direction. You keep the texture direction, and you just So this method keeping the details and you can do good finishing. So you can available this action in website. You just search frequency separation. There are a lot of actions. So you can download the action freely, or you can contact our association peoples. They will provide you this action. So this is very useful in finishing our image. After that, you can use imaginomic filter. You can use it, no problem. But more than imaginomic, you can keep the details by using this frequency separation method. Okay, then we can use a lot of Adobe new features to grade our images. If you would like to change the skin tone of this image, you can use different adjustment options. So do you know what is adjustment layers? We can give any adjustment to the image without touching the original image. That is adjustment layer option. If you would like to add some light to the image, you can use adjustment layers to make the correction. So see, in the layer panel, you can see a half black and white round icon in the middle section. You can choose any normal adjustments. You can choose levels, curves, exposures, vibrance, hue, saturation, color balance, and all the normal adjustments from this section. You can choose, I would like to add one curve adjustment. You can come to the adjustment layer section. You can take a curve option. Now you can see the effect come like an adjustment layer. You can see this effect is going to apply to the adjustment layer. So I would like to add some adjustment to the skin tone. I would like to increase some light. So I don't need this adjustment to all the area. I would like to add this adjustment to the certain area. I would like to reduce its adjustment area so that you can go to the mask area. So you can inverse this one, Control I for inversing. Now the effect is there. You can brush and you can open the adjustment using brush, normal brush. You can choose the normal brush and you can increase the brush size using the square bracket command, and you can brush where you need more light. I don't need this much, so I can adjust the flow. So I can add that light in which area you need more light. You can brush like this. This is very easy to use the adjustment list. Now you can see the before and after. It's only affecting the area where we've brushed. So you can use almost all the adjustments like this. This is, you can choose some hue saturation adjustment. You can add some hue saturation. You can see the effect come with an adjustment layer. And you can see the adjustment is, you can adjust the skin tone, or you need to add some colors. You can add some color or light. So I would like to add some yellow, and I would like to add some saturation or less some saturation. If you would like to decrease its effect, you can use the opacity here. You can use the opacity, and you can adjust the effect opacity. And if you don't need this adjustment, you can anytime you can come and you can remove the adjustment. So it is easy to use an adjustment to change our images, colors, and light. Do you know how to use this adjustment layer? No. We can take some another images. So I would like to add some grading to this image using one adjustment layer. So we can come to the adjustment layer section, and you can choose color lookup for adding some grading field to this image. So this is also an adjustment layer. You can see the effect come with an adjustment layer, and you can see all the preset here. And you can go to the preset section, and you can choose different preset to add adjustment to the different grading to the images. So this is also an adjustment layer. You can keep any of the adjustment. If you would like to add the effect to the background only, you can remove the adjustments from this section. You can easily do it using adjustment layers. So you can minimize it, and you can select the mask area, and you can erase, or otherwise you can inverse the mask using Control I command. And now I can brush which area need the effect. You can I can use the brush and white foreground color to bring the effect back. See, I don't need the effect inside this image, so I can apply to this area. So I need some more color changes to the background. I can use another adjustment layer. I can select the adjustment layer from this section, and I can choose the hue saturation adjustment layer. Now this time I would like to add it to this selected area, so I can clip this adjustment to the bottom adjustment layer. Now I can change the color. So you can change the color, and you can choose different colors, and you can also add or remove some areas from this mask area. You can add and you can adjust it. This is the power of adjustment layer. You can do any adjustment. You can use normal adjustment options like curve, levels, and hue saturation, selective colors, color balance, and all the adjustment using adjustment layers. This is the professional way. So that anytime you can switch off or switch on or remove or adjust the volume of the adjustment. Okay, got it? So this is also another feature. Then you can keep in mind here you can select color lookup for grading, immediate grading. You can also check. You can search in website for a lot of free LUTs are available on the website. You can search LUTs, lookup tables. You can download a lot of LUTs, and you can come on the list, and you can load which LUT you need. You can use the color lookup, and you can see the first command is load LUT. You can click here, and you can go to the folder where you saved your LUTs. You can load that LUTs, and you can use a lot of grading effects to the image. Okay, so this is also a very good feature. Now, after that, sometimes when we are there are a lot of features to discuss. There are a lot of features to discuss. We can so come to the point. Okay, the next what we need next. I just discussed some of the grading combinations, grading options. You can definitely use adjustment layer to create a lot of effects. We need more good selection to grade or compose or grade or mix our background. You need a good selection for changing the background, or you can cut your image and you can change the background. You need good selections. How we can make good selection? You can cut out one image from the background. You can change the background easily. So we can use one new features of Photoshop, and we can select. You can create a good selection, and you can cut out some areas, and you can mix with another background. We can open another. We can go to another image. We can select one image. It's a simple image. We can extract the image using the latest feature. We can open this image to the Photoshop. So we can load this image to Photoshop. We can try to extract this hair using the latest Adobe feature. For extracting one image, we need a selection. We can start by using the quick selection command, quick selection tool. Here you can see the quick selection tool with the magic wand tool. You can select the quick selection command tool, and you can select immediate selection. You can create immediate selections. Just click and drag, again click and drag. You can create rough selection like this. You can remove some of the areas immediately. You can add or remove without we only need a rough selection. We can add some more these areas. We can reduce these areas. We can recover these areas later. So that we can keep a rough selection like this. Okay. You can see select and mask command on the property bar. If you choose any selection tool, you can see select and mask command here. Okay, this is the feature we need to extract our images without losing the smooth edges. So you can keep the smooth edges and you can extract image. So you can go to the select and mask command. Now you can see the interface is changed. Okay, now you can see a lot of adjustment options in the right hand side, and you can see some of the tools on the left side. Here you can see one quick selection tool, and after that you can see refine edge brush tool. This is the second tool. You can select the second tool. On the right hand side, you can adjust the preview type. You can see the preview on onion skin. This is a latest feature. You can see the original, and you can shift between the original and the actual output. You can see the difference using the onion skin. This is a preview option. You can use marching ants, you can use overlays, and you can use on black, on black. These are different type of previewing options. So now we can use the onion skin, and you can check out where we need to recover some details. I would like to recover these hairs and these edges. I can adjust the transparency, and after that I can click adjust the brush size. Now we selected the refine edge tool. I can increase the brush size, and now I can click and hold and drag to recover the edges. So I would like to click and hold and drag on the edges, so that see it's automatically showing the preview, and you can see the small smooth edges coming back. So just click, hold and drag. So these edges, like we can drag, click and drag here. It will remove the greenish backgrounds. This will automatically removing means background colors. So now you can see here you can do some more, we can take time, and you can use some more tools to refine these edges more. Now we can go ahead. Now we can see some edges are, we can see the smooth edges, and we can go to, we can take an output. Here you can see the radius and the smooth and feathers. These options we can use for the more edge softening, and if you need more edge softening, you can use these options. You can come down to the output setting. Here you can see decontaminate colors option, decontaminate. So every background, if you are extracting some images from any background, you can see some colors on the edges. So by using this decontaminate colors option, you can see it will automatically removing all the edge colors, and you can exactly compose this image in almost all the backgrounds. So this is also a new command, decontaminate colors. And after that, you can take an output, you can create an output using this command, output 2. Here you can see the new layer from layer mask. You can create a new layer, means using this command. So I can give OK, Now see, this is extracted. So you can take this layer, so, and you can see the original is here, and I masked out the image using the new refine edge command. You can take this image to any other background. I can open any background. We can open any background like this one. So this is, I just downloaded this image from the internet. So you can take this image to, so I'm just roughly doing this one. We definitely must. So I can, you can adjust the background. So you can extract you can very simply extract images using the refine edge command, and you can fit into the background. So if you want to give some blur effects to the background, now in the latest Adobe Photoshop CC 2090, you can select blur gallery from filter menu. You can go to the blur gallery, and you can use the field blur to make blur effect to the background. You can take these points, and you can, I don't need blurring on this section. You can take another point, you can create another point, and you can adjust how much blurring you need in your background. Depending upon the focus length, you can choose different blurring amounts. You can keep this area sharpened using some sharpened options. This is very simple, and you can make field blur anywhere in this image. You can compose your image using field blur. For that, you can go to the filter menu, and you can see a new blur gallery option here. You can create, you can choose the field blur option from the section, and you can create field blur on the background. This is also a nice feature. Can you? Yeah, it's finishing. Okay. Yeah, sure. So can I continue after this one? Just 5 minutes. Oh, okay. Tell me later. It's better for me actually. Okay. We can continue after this section. So we can continue after this section. Please come.
ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಯಾರೋ ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ತಿರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ದಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೋಜ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ನಾವು ಭಾಳ ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಟರ್ಲಿಂಕ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಯಿತು. ಏನು, ಅಡಾಬ್ ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜು, ಲೈಟ್ ರೂಮು ಮತ್ತು CC 2009ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ಲಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಫಿಕ್ಸೆಲ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ದಂಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಆಲ್ಬಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಕಲರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಮರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಮತ್ತು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ದಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಡೋಬಿ. ಅದು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೋಜ್ ಅವರು ದಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ರಸಭಂಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಿ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವರು ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸುರೇಶ್ ಅರಸ್ ಅವರು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೀನಿ. ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರ ಅರಸ್ ಅವರು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಚೇರ್. ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿರಬೇಕು, ಕನ್ನಡದ ಒಂದು ಕಂಠನ ನಾವು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಮರೆಯೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಯಾವ ಕಂಠ? ಕಂಚಿನ ಕಂಠ ಸುಂದರ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅವರ ಸುಪುತ್ರರು, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸರ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇವರು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನಟನೆನೂ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಿರ್ದೇಶನ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅದರ ಸಂಕಲನ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನೋಡಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲೇ ಹಚ್ಚಾಕ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಬಿಟ್ಟವ್ರೆ. ನೋಡಿ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಂದೆನೂ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟವ್ರೆ, ಸುಂದರ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅರಸ್ ಅಂತ. ಎಸ್, ಒಂದು ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಮೂಲಕ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸೋಣ. ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ವಸ್ತು ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಡಿಜಿ ಇಮೇಜ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ನಮಗೊಂದು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಗರಿ ಮೂಡಿಸಿದೆ. ಅದೇ ಥರ ನಮ್ಮ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ನಮ್ಮ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಗುರುಗಳು, ನಮ್ಮ ನಿನ್ನೆ ವಿಶೇಷವಾದಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಗಾರನ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರೇಮುತ್ತು ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರೇಮುತ್ತು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರೇಮುತ್ತು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನಾವು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಆಮಂತ್ರಿಸೋಣ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮನೋಜ್ ಸರ್, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ದೇವರು ಒಂದು ಸಾರಿ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರೇಮುತ್ತು ಅವರು 11ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಇಂಡಿಯಾಗೆ ಬಂದು 13ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಲೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶ್ಯಾಡೋ ಮ್ಯಾಜಿಕ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಫೋಟೋಗ್ರಫಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೆನ್ನೆ ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ವಿ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ಫುಲ್ ಟು ಯು ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ನಿನ್ನೆ ಲೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶ್ಯಾಡೋಸ್ನ ಮ್ಯಾಜಿಕ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಆ ಮ್ಯಾಜಿಕ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಮನೋಜ್ ಅವರು ಇವತ್ತು ಅತ್ಯದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ನೆನ್ನೆನೂ ಮಾಡಿದರು ಮತ್ತು ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸರ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಸರ್, ವಿ ವೆಲ್ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಆನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಸರ್. ಈ ಒಂದು ಸುಂದರವಾದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಡಿಜಿ ಇಮೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಈ 3 ತ್ರಿಗಜರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಬಂದಿರೋದು ನಿಜವಾಗೂ ನನಗೆ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಇವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಡಿಜಿ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ವಸ್ತು ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಡಿಜಿ ಇಮೇಜ್ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ವಿ, ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಛಾಯಾಚಿತ್ರ ಗ್ರಾಹಕರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ, ಒಂದು ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವೇನು ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ವಿ. ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ದ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ 238 ತಾಲೂಕುಗಳೈತೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು 100 ತಾಲೂಕುಗಳಿಗಾದರೂ ನಾವು ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ನೆಸಸರಿ ಇರೋದು ಇಂಥ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ವೃತ್ತಿನೇ ಅಳಿಸೋಗುವಂಥ ಕ್ಷಣಗಳು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿದೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ರ್ಯಾಪಿಡ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿನ ನಾವು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಹಿಂದೆ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಯುವ ಪೀಳಿಗೆಗಳು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತವೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅರ್ನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ವಿ, ಜಾಗೃತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಅಂತ ಘೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಜಾಗೃತಿ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ವಿ. ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷ್ನಲ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ, ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸು, ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸು ಇಂಥ ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮು, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮು, ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಈ ಸಾರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ವಿ. ನೀವು ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ ತುಂಬ ಹೃದಯದ ಒಂದು ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಾವೊಂದು 2 ಮಾತನ್ನ ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರ ಅರಸವರ ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳೋಣ. ಅವ್ರ ಕಂಠ ಅವ್ರ ಅಪ್ಪನ ಥರ ಸಿಂಹದ ಕಂಠ.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಆಯಿತು ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ 2 ಮಾತು, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು 2 ಮಾತು ಅಂತ. ಒಂದು, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಅಷ್ಟೇನಾ ಸರ್? ಓಕೆ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇದು ಕಲಿಕೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಕೂಡ ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಎಡಿಟ್ರಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಚಿಕ್ಕಪ್ಪ ಹತ್ರ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಆವಾಗ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಯುಯಲ್ಲು ರೀಲ್ಗಳಿದ್ವು. ಆಗ ರೀಲಿಂದ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಟೆಲಿಸಿನಿ ಅಂತ ಬಂತು. ರೀಲ್ನ ಯುಮೆಟೆಕ್ ಟೇಪ್ಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಬೀಟಾ ಟೇಪ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ. ಅದು ಬಂದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬಂತು. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಇದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಲಿಯೋಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಬಿಟ್ಟರು. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟ್ರ್ ಬಂತು, ಆ್ಯವಿಡು FCP ಈ ರೀತಿ. ಅದಾದಮೇಲಂತೂ ನನ್ನ ಪೀಳಿಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದವ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೆದರ್ಕೊಂಬಿಟ್ರು. ಅದೇನಪ್ಪ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟ್ರು ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ, ಅದು ಇದು ಎಡಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಲಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಒಂದು 3-4 ಜನ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನಾನು 95ಗೆ ನಾನು ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನಾನು ಎಡಿಟ್ರಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ದೇವ್ರ ದಯದಿಂದ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ. 2001ನಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮೆಜೆಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ. ನಾನು ದರ್ಶನ್ ಹೀರೋ ಆಗಿ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ, ನಾನು ಎಡಿಟ್ರಾಗಿ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದ ಸಿನಿಮಾ. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಈಗ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾನೇ ಆಗಲಿ, ಇವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಬಂತು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 6 ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾದಲ್ಲಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಾನೇ ಒಂಥರ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಬೋದು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಮರಕ್ಕಿನ್ನ ಮರ ದೊಡ್ಡದಿರುತ್ತೆ, ನನಗಿನ್ನೂ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರವೀಣರಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇವರಂಥ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಮ್ಮದೇನೋ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈ DSLR ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಅಂದಾಗ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಗಳು ಯಾರನ್ನೂ ಕೆಲವು ಅಸಡ್ಡೆ ಮಾಡೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕೆನಾನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ 4 ಆ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು 2 ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ. ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಕೆನಾನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅದು ಇದು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಮುಖ್ಯ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ISO ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಟ್ಕೊತೀವಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಲರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ನು DI ಅಂತೀವಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ, ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಆ ಕಲರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಮೆನ್ ಮೇಲೂ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಲೈಟ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದಾಗ ಅದು ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾನವಿಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಶೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಅನ್ನೋ ರೀತಿಲಿ ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಾಗಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ ನಾನು, ಯಾಕೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ರೀಸೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರೇ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಆ ಸಿನಿಮಾ, May 1 ಅಂತ JKದು. ಅದು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ 4ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಬರೀ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಲೈಟಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಕೆಲವರು ಅನ್ನೋರು ಗ್ರೈನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡೇ ಬಿಡೋಣ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮದೊಂಥರ ಹಠ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದೇ ಹಠ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಹತ್ರನೂ ಇರಲಿ. ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಎಜುಕೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಇರಲಿ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರೂ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅಷ್ಟಲ್ಲದೆ ಇಸ್ರೋ ಅವರು ಚಂದ್ರಯಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಕಳಿಸಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಯಿತು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅದು ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಒಂದು ಲೆಸನ್ ಅಂತಲೇ ಅನ್ಕೊಬೋದು. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಯಿತು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಸಕ್ಸೀಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏಜ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವುದೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಲಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏಜು, ಇವ್ರು ಚಿಕ್ಕವರು ದೊಡ್ಡವರು ಅನ್ನೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಾಯೋವರೆಗೂ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಅರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಒಂದು ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಆಗಿ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದರೆ ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಸರ್, ಅನಾಲಾಗಿಂದ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಅವರ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಜರ್ನಿನ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸಂಕ್ಷಿಪ್ತವಾಗಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸಂಕಲನಕಾರರಿಗೆ, ಎಡಿಟರ್ಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಮಾತು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಗಮನಿಸಿದೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆಳ, ಅಂತರ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್ಸು ತುಂಬ ಇದೆ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೇಸ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಫೋಟೋಗ್ರಾಫರ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಾತು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಾವು ಏನೂ ಸಾಧಿಸೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗ್ನ ನಾವು ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಏನೂ ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋ ಮಾತನ್ನ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್. ಈ ಸುಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಬ್ಬ ಯುವ ಛಾಯಾಚಿತ್ರಗ್ರಾಹಕ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಹುಡುಗ, ಆಗಲೇ ಫೋಟೋಗ್ರಫಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿದ್ದು ಬಂದವನು, ನಮ್ಮ ನಿಷಾದ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ನಿನಾದ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಪದ್ಮನಾಭ ಅವರ ಮಗ. ಸರ್ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬನ್ನಿ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊಬೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಗಿಬೇಡಿ, ನಾವು ತೆಗಿತೀವಿ. BB ಅನಿಮೇಷನ್ ಅವರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಿನಾದ್ ಬಂದು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಚಾಂಪಿಯನ್ಶಿಪ್ಪಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಫೋಟೋಗ್ರಫಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರ ಅರಸವರು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಗೌರವಿಸ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಯಂಗ್ ಎನರ್ಜೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೋಟೋಗ್ರಾಫರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಒಂದು ತಲೆಮಾರಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ತಲೆಮಾರಿಗೆ ಬರೋದು ಭಾಳ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಬನ್ನಿ. ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಹೈಯರ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬರ್ರಿ ನೀವು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಿ ಸರ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಚಂದನ TV ನಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಂದೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಕಣ್ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಾವು ಒಬ್ಬರು ಸಿನಿಮಾಟೋಗ್ರಾಫರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಮುಂದೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಪ್ಪಾಜಿ ಅವರು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಅಪ್ಪಾಜಿಯವರು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಮೂಲಕ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಗೌರವಿಸೋಣ. ಯಾ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ನೋ ಚೇಸ್. ಇದು ಅಪ್ಪಾಜಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಾವೇನೂ ಹೇಳಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಹೋಗಲಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇರಲಿ, ಫುಲ್ ಹಾರ್ಟೆಡಾಗಿ ಅವರೊಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಕಡೆ ಕವರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎಸ್ ಪರಮೇಶ್ ನಾನಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಭಾವನೆ ಅಪ್ಪಾಜಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗಿದೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಗೌರವಿಸ್ಬೇಕಂತ ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ತಿಳಿಸಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಪ್ಪಾಜಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಛಾಯಾಚಿತ್ರಗ್ರಾಹಕರನ್ನ ಮತ್ತು ಛಾಯಾಗ್ರಹಣ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು ನಾವು ರೆಕಗ್ನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ದಿರ ಇನ್ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಅಪ್ಪಾಜಿ ಅವರೇ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್. ಯಾ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ಏನು ವಿಶೇಷವಾದಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಗಾರನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಗುರುಗಳು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರೇಮ್ ಮುತ್ತು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೌರವಿಸಿ ಒಂದು ನೆನಪಿನ ಕಾಣಿಕೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಂತ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಶಿಷ್ಯಂದರು ಕಾತರವಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೀನಿ. ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ದಾಡಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರೋ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. KGF ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಮಹಾದೇವ್ ಅವರು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ದಾಡಿ ಕೂಡ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್. ಯಾ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಈ ಪರದೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಈ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ಭಾಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು, ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗು ಅಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ವಿಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೋಜ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮನ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಗೊಳಿಸಿ ನಮಗೆ 2 ದಿನಗಳ ಒಂದು ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮನೋಜ್ ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಗೌರವಿಸಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೆನಪಿನ ಕಾಣಿಕೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೀನಿ ಸರ್. ಯಾ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಸರ್. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಬಂದು ಸರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಬಂದು ನಮಗೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಗೌರವಿಸ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ? ಯಾ ಕೊಡಿ. ಹಸಿರನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ನಾವು ಹಸಿರು ಉಳಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಉಡುಗೊರೆನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಗಿಡಗಳು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಬೇಕು, ಮರಗಳಾಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಹಾಲ್. ಈಗ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮುಂದುವರಿತಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದಿನ ವಿಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಟ್ ರೂಮು, ಅಡಾಬ್ ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜು ಮತ್ತು CC 2019 ಮ್ಯಾಜಿಕ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮನೋಜ್ ಅವರು. ನಾನಂತೂ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಫೋಟೋಶಾಪಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಎನ್ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಫಿಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಬಂದಿದ್ದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಮ್ಮ ಫೋಟೋ ಹೋಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಕೆಟ್ಟದಾಗಿ ಕಲರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅಂಥ ಫೋಟೋಸ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರಬೇಕಂತೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಸರು ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ಮನೋಜ್ ಅವರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಈ ಲೆಕ್ಚರು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮುಂದೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇದು ಕೇಳಬೇಕಂತ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ಓವರ್ ಟು ಯು ಸರ್. ಗುರುಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಕಾಣಿಕೆನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಡೆದಂಥ ಲೈಟ್ ರೂಮ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದರದ್ದೊಂದು ಫೋಟೋಗ್ರಾಫ್ನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸರ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಸರ್. It's a great gift from Karnataka Photographer Association. All the credit goes to our PRO and Mr. Babu and SN Singh. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್. ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣ್ ಅಂತೂ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಲೆಕ್ಚರಲ್ಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಭಾಳ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ನ ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ವಸಂತ್ ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮಿಂಗು ಸೂಪರಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಅದರ ಹಿಂದೆ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಗಿರೀಶ್ ಅವರು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಗಿರೀಶ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಶಿವು, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್.
Yeah, we can continue. Actually, I know you means you can get some idea about the workflow. Now we are not means I'm not trying to teach, but I'm trying to explain the workflow. So we can use Lightroom, we can use Bridge and combining with the Photoshop to make good results. Now we are standing in Photoshop and we can see. Means I am explaining simply how to compose one image in another background. So where is that? Okay. So we discussed about the extraction method, and after that we discussed about the blur. Means we need some field blur to compose this image to the exact background. So we are taking the advantages of blur command, new blur command. So there are a lot of work to do in this image. We would like to, we must change the hair colors, and we must change the background lightings, and we must change the overall colors, and all the things we must do. I'm just explaining how to extract the image and how to compose in a background. So for composing in a background, we need to blur the background depending upon the lens, based on the lens distance, background distance. So that we can go to the filter command, and you can use blur gallery, and you can go use the field blur. It is very simple blurring option. So you can take the pin to where you need more blurring. You can adjust. See, you can simply adjust the area where you need more blurring. If you don't need more blurring here, you can adjust. If you need more blur here, you can adjust like this. And it's very simple to, very easy to compose. I don't need any blur in this section. Okay. In this section, I'm reducing some blur to compose. See, now we can easily compose the image in any background. So the feature is blur gallery. After that, you can give OK to apply the effect. You can give overall grading presets using LUT lookup table. So you can come down to this area, and you can say you can select a color lookup, and you can use some of the preset. See, now you can see the overall images feel good, right? So you can give any overall adjustment above this composed image. You can make good overall result. You can adjust you can change the preset effect opacity using this opacity command. How much opacity you need, you can adjust the opacity. Or you need another preset, you can go and you can choose different preset, and you can give different effect to the overall image. See. So you can choose any. So by combining Lightroom, Bridge, and Photoshop, you can make amazing result. But the thing is not small. So we must study a lot of adjustment options, and we must study the workflow well. So this time we can one more thing. We can go back to the Lightroom. There are two features. We explained about the two features. What are they? Book and slideshow. We can simply send slideshow to the customer. You can simply make book for a customer. We can choose some image, and the library section we can import some image. So here it is. I selected some images for slideshow. These images are already graded. Uh, we can go to the book module. And if you would like to give a presentation like a book, the customer can view the book in his mobile phone or tab or computer system as PDF. He can view the image one by one. So you can immediately create books like book in this module. You can clear the book using the clear command. It's very simple. And you can use the basic settings here. You can see some of the book types. So you can choose PDF for PDF type, or you can choose a JPG if you would like to export as JPG. You can go to the auto layout section. Here you can see the auto layout section. You can adjust you can click on the auto layout. The system will automatically create all the pages based on the selected image. You can clear any time. Before using this auto layout, you can change the layout setting. For that, we can select the edit auto layout preset option from here. If you can see two pages on the left hand page and right hand page options here. This is the left hand page settings, and this is the right hand page settings. In every image, I would like to keep one image on the right side, on one image on the left side. You can create a preset based on your requirement. So I would like to keep 4 images on the right side, or 4 images on the left side. You can create a preset like that. Once you created a preset, we can check out fixed layout. Here you can see a lot of preset type. I would like to keep 4 images on the right side. So I can choose 4 image preset here. And on the left side, you can choose a fixed layout here also. You can choose a 4 I would like to select the same one. Okay, I selected 4 image layout on the right side and 4 images on the left side. You can create a preset using the save command, and you can give a name. This is for test purpose. You can create a name. That's all. After that, you can select all the image by clicking on the first image and select all using Control A command, or you can hold Shift key. You can select all the command, all the image, and you can go to the auto layout and just click on the auto layout. You can see it's created the album like you specified in the layout. So you can anytime you can come to the layout section and edit layout, and you can specify how much image you need on the right side and how much image you need on the left hand side. Then select all the image and click on the auto layout. Now you can see this is the back cover, and this is the front cover, and this is first page. Now you can export this to the PDF, this as a PDF, and you can send it to your customer. Okay, there are a lot of settings you must study, or manual layouting and manual cell padding and texting, and all the features are here. But you can easily do a PDF presentation, book using this auto layout option. The other option is, so I'm not going to export. You can use the export book to PDF option to create a final output. So you can give a name and you can save and you can create a final output PDF. Then you can go to the slideshow. It's very, your customer will become happy when immediately he can see the total output, or you can send them as a gift. Also, you can create slideshows, and you can export as video. Here you can see, you can export as video, and you can give that video to your customer using the selected images. So we can come to the options. You can choose these options for the layout settings, and you can see, you can import audios. In the music section, you can use this plus button, and you can browse some musics. Actually, the audio contains some errors. That's I converted that audio. Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to go. I, yes, yes. Take it. Actually, the audio is not supporting in this mission.
Okay, then it's
Yeah,
okay,
okay,
we
then
can
it's okay. We can leave. Leave it. Some errors in the audio. The audio is not accepting the Lightroom. Okay, we can leave the audio section and we can play. You can see all the slideshow options. You can adjust the borders and you can place zoom in. You can zoom. We can select another image. You can load music to this section, and you can set some options in this playback section. You can choose fit to music. You can fit all the slide based on the audio length. You can fit it to the music length, easy. And after that, you can choose some. Nothing more. You can play. Just you can see. You can give text like this, and you can add some names or names and text in this section. You can simply test it out. So you can just select all the image, nothing more to do. Just select all the image, just correct the text areas and some audio sections, and just go to the export video option, and you can choose the MP4 format, and you can give a name, and you can save it as a full quality video. Okay, just check it out. Check it out. All the features on the slideshow section. This is also very useful. Why? Because this feature is available on the we can available on the workflow. That's why we selected one work and we sorted all the work, and we created the correction to all the we applied correction to all the images, and after that you can easily make a PDF and you can easily make a video for your customer. That's also a good feature. And there are lot of features to explain and lot of features to because of this language problem, and I can't express my ideas in front of you. That is the main problem. Anyway, I will try my level best on the coming programs. I can use some audio conversion. They will help us to convey my opinions to translate my ideas to you people. And this now I am stopping this demonstration program, and I welcome sir to conclude this program. And before that, I'm very thank you for Srinivas Babu sir, and thank you Babu Mutur, and all who supported me to stay here. And thank you all who watching my program. I think you get some idea about the workflow from where we can start, and how we can manage our images, how we can correct our images, how we can lay out our images, how we can grade our images, and how we can how we can make more beautiful compositions using Photoshop advanced options. This is the actual workflow, and in later programs they are arranging the 1 day and 2 day workshop. In that workshop we can study more. Thank you very much. Thank you. We'll see you again.
Thank you very much, sir.